Welcome to another Anime in Minutes video, where we take a random anime and summarize it so you don't watch it and the anime studio will lose its revenue.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Today, we're gonna dive back into one of our favorite genres, the accident meeting, kingdom building, waifu earning isekai genre. This time, our main character is stabbed to death, even though he desperately seeks a white truck to kill himself. On his death, he asks his friend to delete all the pirated anime on his hard drive because he's a selfish bastard who doesn't like to share his anime with others.
Senpai, yasuraka ni onemuri kudasai.
He awakens to see himself born as a slime. He doesn't question much about how it happened because as a light novel reader, this cultured man already knows it's pretty common for men in this world to get transported to random worlds solely for the entertainment factor. He explores the cave he's in while getting assistance from the artificial Ultron brain residing in his head. Here, he finds an ancient dragon named Veldora, who looks like he was kicked out of the Dark Souls franchise because he was a very easy boss.
Hi. Okay.
Apparently, this dragon is trapped inside this cave and the slime helps him by eating his body. Oh look, he gained all the skills of the dragon. If people used to gain nutrients this way, the world would be a much better place with a lot of fat people, wouldn't it? The slime, now given the name Rimuru Tempest, eats some other beasts to fulfill his hunger before escaping the cave. He next meets up with the gang of goblins. Once again, these aren't the goblins you see in RPGs, but a bunch of idiots with some sticks who never know the best way to protect from wolves is to build a fence. Rimuru soon takes control of the village, gives each member a supplement pill to develop their body, and finally goes on to fight the wolves. He defeats the leader of the wolves by eating him. The other wolves soon follow him, not ever thinking of betraying him, even though he literally killed their father. The son of the previous leader joins Rimuru and becomes his second subordinate, saying he had daddy issues and preferred the company of a slime. Rimuru soon becomes friends with a blacksmith after showing he can multiply things. They travel to a village, spend a night in the bar with some ladies, and the blacksmith punches an idiotic noble in the face in order to create some tension in the story. The king of that kingdom, who seems to be one of the intelligent characters in this anime, exiles both the blacksmith and the idiotic noble, saying he was looking for a way to decrease the population count of his country. Oh wait, he also sends a spy. Who is he, a Lannister? Next up, we meet three adventurers, Aaron, Kaval, and Guido, and a weird masked lady who joins them out of nowhere. Soon, the masked lady shows she's a fire user and then burns down a few monsters to show she's gonna be an important character in the story. Rimuru meets these adventurers and soon falls in love with the masked lady. The masked lady is revealed to be Shizu, and she tells him that she's another isekai character who got transported into this world but never got to be the main character of the story. She turns out to be a vessel for the fire spirit Ifrit, and when she's just about to go out of the village, the spirit comes out, now fully transforming to a village-destroying maniac. Rimuru, as usual, does the only thing he's good at: eating. Now with the fire spirit inside him, the girl is saved. Rimuru imagines having a happy life with her, but the girl says to eat her so she could die peacefully. After a lengthy conversation about her character arc, Rimuru eats her, and I hope the rest of the girls in the anime won't suffer the same fate. After eating her, Rimuru turns into a human, and knowing what sort of men live in the community, the anime took a step forward and even explained Rimuru has no gender at all. Rimuru tells the adventurers that Shizu is breakfast and she will no longer be joining them. Eren and the team says they would keep moving forward no matter what happens, and then leaves Rimuru in search of true freedom. Meanwhile, a bunch of ogres attack Rimuru's party out of nowhere and says the third arc of the story is about to begin.
オーガ？ゲームや映画だとこんなイメージ。
Rimuru defeats all of them and surprisingly doesn't eat any of them. The ogres and the goblins have a party, and the leader of the ogres say their village was attacked by orcs.
お前たち全員、俺の部下になる気はあるか？
Rimuru tells them to work under him, and he'll pay a good salary, give protection, and won't charge any taxes from their monthly wage. Now, the ogres consist of their leader, Ogre Itachi, an old man, and 2 cute girls. By now, you should know which of these characters will have most of the screen time. After getting power-ups from Rimuru, they prepare for an orc-ogre war, while some random group of lizards claim they need an alliance. The son of the leader of this gang of lizards travel with a group of lizards on lizards to get help for other lizards. But the problem is this son seems to have the brain capacity of an actual lizard in our world.
Eat it. Eat it. Come on.
He challenges Rimuru to a fight, but gets his ass kicked by a random kid. Instead of acknowledging his power levels, he traps his father and takes control of the kingdom, further decreasing his brain capacity. They manage to surround the orcs with a half-decent battle strategy, but soon gets defeated when they start eating each other. Rimuru, once again, comes to the rescue and saves the lizardman and calls the orc leader to a one-on-one duel. The man who granted the orc leader his power comes along to claim he is the true villain of the story, but soon gets killed. An intense battle goes on as the orc tries to remove the slime off his body. Yes, you heard that right. The orc leader wants to stay clean.
この世は弱肉強食。
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Rimuru finally eats the orc and then tells the rest of the orcs to run away, once again saving everyone by eating things.
Everything's made of jello!
Now that's all over. Let's get to some wholesome world building. Rimuru creates the Jura Force Alliance where everyone becomes Facebook friends, but no one's privacy is stolen in the process. The lizards befriend the orcs befriend the ogres, thus befriending the lizards, which also makes the goblins friends with the lizards and orcs since they were friends with the ogres. The crazy lizard son actually gets some IQ and joins Rimuru's party. The previous Lannister king comes back and challenges Rimuru to a sword fight, but tells him not to eat him in case he loses. The sword fight ends soon since Rimuru is the main character of the story. The king befriends Rimuru and sends him the crazy minister Vesta, who apologizes and works with Rimuru as a researcher.
リムル殿、怪人殿、申し訳なかった。
A girl in a skimpy costume attacks Rimuru's village. Her name is Milim Nava, and she turns out to be a demon lord.
間違いなく本物の魔王だ。はじめまして。
And a psychopath. After feeding her honey, Rimuru befriends her, once again showing us the best way to establish peace during the war is to feed your enemy honey. She starts living in the village like every other female character and fights for the attention of Rimuru. At least Rimuru made sure to friend zone her from the start. Now everyone seems to be happy until another crazy bastard named Phobio attacks the village. Milim one-punches him and he leaves off in humiliation. Later, Phobio claims getting hit by a girl shattered his pride as a man and then accepts the offer of 2 masked individuals to awaken a beast named Charybdis.
その話、引き受けようじゃねえか。
Others tell him it's dumb, but he claims that's the only way he can be the main character when every other bastard in the story is overpowered, except for the lizard son, of course. The beast with the weird name awakens, and the dryads form a council with Rimuru as the leader. Rimuru tells them it's time for the Everyone vs. Beast arc, where each character gets 1 or 2 seconds of screen time to prove that they still exist in the story. A huge battle happens, and a lot of bad guys die, while the good guys heal themselves with healing potions. In the end, it seems the cause of all of this tragedy is Milim. Should have known when a 20,000-year-old little girl appeared in the story. Milim doesn't hesitate to show her power and one-punches the dragon once again. Seriously, why couldn't Rimuru just send her into battle first?
Why? Now
Now that the huge war has ended, it's time for the training arc. Rimuru, after seeing a vision from Shizu, who, if you forgot, was a cute girl Rimuru 8. After knowing about the 5 children that are about to die, Rimuru goes to save these children. He manipulates the instructor by instantly making him an otaku and then tries to show off his power to the children. As for the children, we have Bakugo, Hinata, random goofy kid, Tsundere, and a guy who looks like the younger version of Zeke Yeager transported to a magical world. Rimuru soon heads into the dwelling of spirits with the children, defeats a golem, and speaks to a 2-inch lady claiming to be a demon lord. And once again, that is possible when we have an overpowered slime as the main character. This spirit named Rammers agrees to help Rimuru summon superior spirits. One such spirit comes out and goes into the body of the innocent girl, claiming that it's building up material for a sequel. So we end off the story as Rimuru relaxes and recounts all the past events and sees how far he's come. Moral of the story? In order to conquer the world, you have to be sticky and slimy, and you should eat a lot too. So that's this Anime in Minutes video. Thanks for watching, Anime Geeks, and if you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment, and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.